Under the dazzling lights of Times Square, in the main event of Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Rolly Romero shocked the boxing world by derailing Ryan Garcia's return. It wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Romero, now 17-2, delivered one of the most disciplined and impactful performances of his career. Facing Garcia, who was stepping into the ring for the first time in over a year following a suspension, Romero made his intentions known early and often. He didn't just come to box, he came to conquer. The judges saw it clearly: 115-112, 115-112, and 118-109. The numbers told the story of a fighter who executed a game plan, seized big moments, and never let his foot off the gas. Garcia began the fight with purpose. He pumped a rapid, piston-like jab that repeatedly pierced Romero's guard. The jab dictated range and rhythm. In the opening stanza, Garcia looked sharp, poised. His hands were fast, his feet light, and he seemed in control. Then came round 2, and with it, a dramatic shift in momentum. Romero wasted no time. He stepped inside Garcia's jab and delivered 2 thunderous hooks that buckled Garcia's knees. The young star hit the canvas, silencing the crowd. A stunning moment. Garcia, to his credit, beat the count and showed heart in surviving the round. But the message had been sent. From that point on, the energy was different. Romero fought like a man who had found the rhythm. He was aggressive but calculated, reckless at times but dangerous throughout. Garcia, who once looked like the commander of the ring, now had to navigate a predator. Round 3 was tight. Garcia regained composure, boxed well, and closed the frame strong. But Romero's confidence was evident. He smiled more. He moved forward. He dictated tempo. In the 4th, Garcia returned to his jab. It landed cleanly and frequently, but Romero refused to be deterred. He kept digging to the body, closing distance, making Garcia think. The body work was paying dividends. It slowed Garcia just enough. Round 5 opened with fire. Both men traded heavy shots, but Garcia's punches were crisper. Still, Romero remained composed. He didn't allow Garcia to stack combinations, always returning with something, always reminding him he was there. Round 6 mirrored the 5th. Garcia found moments of success, especially with a sharp left hook, but Romero's movement, awkward angles, and persistent body punching frustrated him. The rounds were close, but Romero was doing just enough to make judges take notice. Garcia's corner began showing concern. Their fighter was throwing, but not with volume. He was landing, but not with consistency. Romero, meanwhile, was tireless, coming forward, staying active, breaking rhythm. Rounds 8 and 9 solidified Romero's edge. Garcia's jab continued to score, but Romero was simply busier. He threw more. He landed to the head and body. He disrupted Garcia's flow. In the judges' eyes, those little edges matter. By round 10, Romero was in full control. He swung wildly at times, missing with big, looping shots, but he didn't stop pressing. And when those wild punches landed, they made an impact. Garcia still found some success with counters, but they were singular shots, never combinations. Never enough. It wasn't that Garcia was poor. He was sharp in spots. His jab was effective, his left hook still dangerous. But the spark, the finishing gear, was missing. Romero sensed it. He walked through Garcia's punches and kept piling on his own offense. Round 11 was gritty. Garcia fought with urgency, sensing the fight was slipping away. He threw with more intent, landed some clean shots, and tried to rally. But Romero absorbed it and responded with body hooks and stiff counters. By the final round, the writing was on the wall. Garcia needed a knockout. He didn't get it. Romero finished strong, raising his hands as the bell rang. He had done it, clearly, convincingly, emphatically. As the scores were read, Garcia stood stoically. No protests. No disbelief. He knew. Romero's hand was raised, and the boos and cheers mingled into a roar in the New York night. For Garcia, now 24-2, the road forward will be one of questions. He showed skill, but lacked the spark that once made him a sensation. Can he regain that edge? Was the layoff too much? Is Romero simply his kryptonite? For Romero, this was a career-defining night. He didn't just beat a big name, he took his moment and made it his own. He boxed smart, punched hard, and did what few expected. The streets of Times Square will remember this fight. It wasn't just a comeback, it was a coup. Rolly Romero didn't just win. He arrived.